Hey guys, what's up? My name is Way and welcome to Aragami, a game with a beautiful art style, hard to pronounce names, and lots of violence and killing. You have been warned. First thing I'm going to do, I'm gonna change the skin on this character of ours. First what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the skin. I'm gonna go for the blue one. And then we get the story started. Single player. You can choose the difficulty. I'll go with normal. Here we go. Chapter 1. Okay, so we can walk around with the left analog stick. We can turn our camera with the right. Basically the same as in every game. And now we have to walk towards the ball of light. And we will meet a new character. Namely Yamiko. Yeah, so we will follow Yamiko's projection. And here we have a little tutorial on how to shallow leap. I am not going to bore you with what the game tells you, I'm just going to do it my way. So yeah, shallow leaping, your primary ability, just press R1 or the equivalent of that button on whatever console you are playing, and you will be good. Now you see now that I am in my normal bluish turquoise attire, and once I go into shadows I am fully black. That's just how the game works. When you're in shadows, your whole attire will be black, and once you're not in shadows you will have your normal attire. So press L1 to run, or its equivalent of course, and then if you want to see more accurately where you can go, like in these shadows here, you can go right there. Don't go in the water, that will kill you, and you can just basically see precisely where you will go. Now we're gonna ledge leap. Basically the same as a shadow leap, only you're going up a ledge, and that is indicated by the arrows pointing upwards. You can see the blue arrows there, the white arrows are the tutorial ones, the blue ones are yours. And if you do something, if you do nothing for a long time, our character will move his arms, hold up his hand, and play with something shadowy, just like that. So we'll fall down, and this is a 8-headed snake, 9-headed even, maybe. Eight-headed, excuse me, counted wrong. And now we have a short sword. Anyway, looks short enough. And we are quite handy with it right away. That's good. So I'm gonna count the heads of the snakes again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-headed. I was right, 8-headed. I'm sure there's a myth for that. Sure there's a Japanese myth for that. In the mythology. But hey, I'm not sure. Okay, it's a Kaiho soldier from the Army of Light. And he doesn't see us, even though we were right there in the middle of his sight. Now, I'm gonna give you something. If you press L2 or the left trigger or whatever button you have assigned, you will crouch and he will be none the wiser. Now you press square or its equivalent again. I'm gonna stop saying or its equivalent. It's my button. Press square to kill him, and his body will not disappear. Which makes it a bit harder, because that makes it you'll need to kill on tactical locations. So I'm gonna shadow leap over here. And I can also shadow leap in here, but don't like that. I'm gonna play through this first chapter for you guys, no matter how long it takes. And I might have to chop up all the chapters in 2 parts. Because the chapters are quite long in this game. And I like that, but also the whole thing about it being a stealth game also makes it takes a bit longer than something like, I don't know, a mission on Call of Duty, one that is not a stealth mission, that is, or something like Assassin's Creed, where you can basically run through the entire thing without a care in the world. So, shadow leaping in this with the camera automatically adjusting, we go right here and we can go for an aerial kill. And there the aerial kill is. Not very epic, but pretty damn useful. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go up on these, I guess they're not called overhangs, they're called something else. But I cannot think of the English word for it. Anyway, I'm sure a text box on the screen will fix it. So, just shadow leaping in here. This whole part is just to get you used to it. You can also go via the downstairs area, but then you run the risk of losing much of your shadow energy, or your shadow essence as it's called in game. So there's one person walking around in here, we can basically do an aerial assassination on him. Even though I was facing the wrong way, it still worked. And I'm gonna go at the side entrance here and see what's up ahead. Okay, yeah. So this does nothing. Might I be able to... Yes, I am. And then also might I be able to... No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, fine. We'll leap up here. And then we can overhear their conversation. And we can also leap up there. And there we have an enemy that spotted us. We still got 100 points for the kill. And for stealth kills, you might have noticed, you get a bit more points. Okay, so I'm gonna leave them alone as much as possible. That was Chapter 1, Rank S. Super? Maybe? I see 8 hostiles killed for 800 points. Hostiles undisturbed, 4 for 400 points. No hostiles distracted, nor player spotted, even though I was spotted twice, but that doesn't matter, apparently it doesn't count. Player discovered 0, corpse found 0, no respawns, no alerts, and not incomplete stealth. I got the never detected seal. You can also have the pacifist kind of thing, so no enemies killed, or I think that's the demon path, all threats killed. And no collectibles found. There might be a scroll here, which I totally missed. But we're going to explore those in the next episode. Or, what I might do, I'm just going to go through chapters. I'm going to go back to chapter 1, and I'm going to show you where the collectible can be found. Just bear with me for a second. Okay, so I had another look around, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. I couldn't find the scroll. Now, this chapter is chapter number 2, but I'm not gonna keep you any longer. This was a first look at Aragami. I'm gonna show you this scroll thing here. This is what I'm gonna show you because this is quite an important thing, and that is a statue of a kitsune, Japanese myth of a trickster fox. Okay, sorry, I just had to skip through that bit fast. Basically, you have one night to complete this entire game. In-game night, you can... yeah. Okay, so these scrolls give you a skill point to use. Now you press whatever button is available to that. And you have Shadow Leap right now. Other things we cannot unlock just yet. But you can unlock a Shadow Creation. So boom. That will allow us to create shadows wherever we want. So there's no shadow there. I press R2. And now there is shadow there and I can teleport to it. Also, let's say I'm a little bit low on shadow essence. but not low enough that I can't use any. Actually, cape needs to be white for that. So I have a little bit of shadow energy. So I cast it, and I can regenerate at least some of it. Let's say you just want to top it off, so our cape's not totally full. I'll just create some shadow and have it recharge. But it's just better to stay in the shadows and let it recharge that way. So I'm gonna stand back here and with the explanation of what skill points are and the demonstration of shadow creation, I'm going to leave this part here. I'm going to end off this first part here. So I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this, a like on the video. If you enjoyed this, a like on the video would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell. If you like this, if you enjoyed, a like on the video would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you stay notified when I upload. If you enjoyed this, a like on the video would be very much appreciated. Let me know what you think of the video in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that bell so you stay notified of when I upload. Thanks, goodbye, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.